You are Edge, a soldier trying to survive in a world filled with infected zombies everywhere. You have an automatic rifle and a grenade. Your unit lost a lot of men when the infection broke, but you've managed to keep the small town you're stationed near safe for now. You look over the town and think about how you could improve it. You could move into the town and set up a better supply route. You head out of the gates and into the town center. The streets are crowded with the dead, but apart from them you see no immediate dangers. You start making your way towards the town square. You walk into a gun store and look around. There are various guns and ammo on display, but not much else. There are a few dusty old hunting magazines on a table, but nothing else. You take all the ammo and guns. You quickly search through the store and take all the ammo and guns you can find. You include several rifles and a handgun with your haul. You are now ready to continue. You see a survivor on the roof of the supermarket a few blocks away, watching you. You carefully climb up onto the rooftop using the fire escape ladder. You quickly find yourself on the flat rooftop, next to the parking lot. You look around and see the survivor on the opposite building. You say, "What happened here?" The survivor turns her head towards you, staring at you from across the parking lot. She slowly approaches you, her mouth moving but making no noise. You say, "What's your name?" She simply shakes her head, before slowly and quietly moving off towards the edge of the roof. You stare after her, confused. You say, "Be careful, or you will fall." The woman moves quickly and leaps across the gap towards the supermarket. She lands on the fire escape ladder and begins climbing down the ladder. You say, "Stop." The woman reaches the bottom of the ladder and disappears from view. You carefully climb down the ladder. You don't know what to do. You need to find the woman, but you are concerned about being alone in a large building with dozens of hungry zombies. You walk into the large supermarket and immediately see a long, reasonably organized grocery aisle running down the left side of the store. You hear no zombie noises anywhere in the store, so you figure you must be lucky. You search for the woman along the aisles. You look for her for 15 minutes, and finally have to admit you cannot find her. Suddenly you hear a loud sound of creaking and see the door to the supermarket swing open. A crowd of zombies is pushing the door open, trying to get in. You try to barricade the doors to the supermarket. You find that the doors are too heavy for you to barricade, so you move to the refrigerated cases and push them into the middle of the store. You say, "You won't get me alive." You then turn your attention to the hungry zombies crowding the door. You look for an escape, and find one in the form of a fire extinguisher. You look around and try to remember what you read about fire extinguishers years ago. You throw the fire extinguisher into the zombies and shoot it. Unfortunately, the fire extinguisher had a few holes in the tank, so the gas inside doesn't fully disperse. You throw your last grenade into the horde of zombies. It explodes, scattering shrapnel into the hordes of zombies and killing quite a few. You try to escape, but find that you are trapped in the supermarket. You are surrounded by hungry zombies, and there's no escape in any direction. You call for help, but no one can hear you. You're trapped in the store, surrounded by hungry zombies. You try to think. You try to escape through the vents. You go over to the large duct vent and pull on it, but it is stuck. You use your rifle. You break the vent with the butt of your rifle, and fall into a large ventilation duct. You quickly look around and see nothing alive. You go into the vent. You quickly make your way through the duct, and find yourself in the middle of a maze of them. You don't know where to go, and you start to feel very trapped. You try to find a breeze of air. You move in the direction of what you think is the air coming from the vents, and find that it is much colder than the air around the building. You get out of the vents outside the supermarket. You move quickly away from the supermarket and into the alleyway behind it. You need to find the woman that was on the roof of the supermarket. She fled. You move quickly down the alley, just as the sky lights up with a large explosion. You see a large plume of black smoke rising from the direction of the supermarket. You hear sirens in the distance. You hear people screaming. You see that there are zombies right in the parking lot, and others wandering the streets, screaming like they just saw a ghost. You try to find a vehicle. There are a few abandoned cars in the parking lot, but the doors are locked and the keys are nowhere to be found. You break in a car and use the wires to start it. The car starts right up and begins to drive. You drive for a few blocks and find that the streets are clear of zombies. You were driving really fast when suddenly the woman you met before jumped in front of your car. You swerved to avoid hitting her, but the car sideswiped a light pole. It breaks off the top of the car, and crashes down to the ground. You say OMG, it's you again. You turn the car off, and look at the woman. She looks at you, and says I thought you were someone else. You see a bite mark on her neck. You ask her what happened. She tells you that she was in the bathtub, and suddenly the world went dark. She thought she was dead, but then she woke up and the zombies were attacking her. You say, and you have any zombie symptoms yet? She tells you that she has been throwing up blood, and that her skin feels weird under her fingertips. You try to run away. The woman grabs your shirt from behind and says we have to get out of here now. You turn and see that a zombie is right behind you. You say why would I trust you? She grabs you by the collar of your shirt and says trust me because we have no time. You pull away from her and hit the accelerator. You get away safely, and you drive for days until the tank gets empty. You come across a small town and fill up with gas. You decide to take a break and rest for the night. In the morning, you continue on your way. You driving on the highway, when suddenly a man with a goat on his side appears on the middle of the road. He is screaming and waving his arms. You slow down and roll down your window. He keeps screaming and pointing at the forest on the left side of the road. You say wait, what is happening? Why are you pointing to the forest? The man keeps screaming and points to the forest. You keep rolling down your window. You are indecisive, but you decide to investigate the forest. The road becomes very winding and narrow, and the trees are so thick, you have to push the bushes and branches away with your arms to advance further. You keep advancing. After about a minute of walking, you reach the edge of the forest. There, right in the middle of the road, lays a dead woman. You decide to investigate the dead woman with cautions. You feel that she is dead. You check her pulse to be sure. There is none. She has been dead for quite some time. You check your surroundings. You keep silent after hearing a strange noise from a distance. You hear a voice calling your name. Aj, Aj, the voice calls. Aj, where are you, Aj? You say, who are you? My name is Bill. I was sent by Anna to help you. You say, Anna. Who is Anna? Bill says Anna is the girl that you found in the supermarket roof. You say, oh, I see, so you are here to rescue me. Bill says, yeah, we have to get out of here. The forest is crawling with zombies. You say, let us get out of here. Bill grabs your shoulders and says we have to hurry. You run with Bill, and reach the road. You say, where are we going? Bill replies, we are going towards the city center. The zombies won't follow us there. After a long trip they reached the city center, and it seemed like the zombies had followed them. Bill pulls out his phone and says I will call for a car to pick us up. He places the call and keeps walking. You say, who did you call? Bill replies, a guy that I know, he is a bus driver. He will be here in a minute. Bill continues walking. You don't feel safe around Bill. You feel something is strange about him. After about a minute the bus arrives. The bus is a big full bus. and it seems like Bill and the other guy are the only ones that made it out of the supermarket alive. You say, why are only two of you alive? Bill says, luck, my friend had a handgun, and he shot a few of them before they got him. You enter the bus. The bus is full of dead people. Bill sits next to you. He tells you that the other guy is his friend. You say, why are so many dead people here? Bill says, I don't know, I heard there was a massive die-off. A virus or something, it seems like everyone died. You say, will we travel with all these dead bodies? Bill replies, yes, don't worry, I will help you to get rid of them. You say, okay, I trust you. Bill grabs you by the shoulders and says, look, you are not from this city, are you? You say, no, why? Bill says, just curiosity. They continue traveling until they arrived a secure place. The bus stops and Bill opens the door. He and the other guy help you to get rid of all the dead people. You feel weird, but you are alive. You feel like celebrating. You and others arrive at a sort of bunker, the survivor hideout. You meet a few other survivors there. Anna is there as well, though she seems to be very ill. The virus is consuming her little by little. You somehow feel touched by it and sadness starts to fill your chest. You and Bill sit next to each other. Anna sits on the floor and says, I need to go to rest. Bill says, go ahead, we won't stop you. You say, Anna, how are you feeling? Do you need any help? Anna replies, no, I am fine, I just need to rest. Bill sits next to you and says, we have to protect Anna, she got bit by her own mother. She doesn't know this, but I'm her father. You say, I see. Bill continues, she needs someone to take care of her, I won't let anyone near her, not even her own mother. You say, I understand. Bill hears rumbling outside. The door starts to shake and you hear banging, everyone starts to panic. Bill stands up, picks up his rifle and tells everyone to be quiet. You hear Bill speak, there is a massive earthquake, we are moving to the basement, and we have to hurry, follow me. You hear the banging, the rumbling and the screaming. The door bursts open and Bill is hit by a bullet in the shoulder. Everyone is in panic. You say, everyone, take Bill and go to the basement. I will stay and defend the entrance. Wait, where's Anna? Anna replies, I am fine, I will stay here, you go. You sneak outside to look around and try to figure out what happened. You see the building is shaking and you hear gunshots outside. You start shooting at the building's windows and see the glass shattering. You say, who are you? What do you want from us? You hear a raspy voice reply, no, we want Bill and Anna. You say, what do you need them for? The raspy voice replies, we want their blood, the cure is in their blood. You feel cold, scared, and helpless. You get back to the bunker. Anna is in a corner, she is crying and she says, I'm so scared. You say, Bill, I need to talk to you in private. Come with me. Bill replies, I am not leaving her. You say, okay. I've snuck out of the bunker and talked to the shooters. They claim that Anna has the antibodies to the virus and they want your blood. Bill says, so they know. You say, they know what? Bill, with a shaking voice, tells you that they are going to kill Anna and that they are not just regular people. They belong to a secret society which created the virus, so they contain the antibodies to the virus. That's why Anna hasn't turned into a zombie yet. You say, so they are going to kill Anna. Bill nods, he is very sad. As you were speaking, the intruders surrounded the base and started breaking out the door. You say, so they are going to kill Anna now. Bill says, yes. You say, what do we do? Bill says, I am going to deal with them. Alone. Anna, there is something I need to tell you. Anna looks at Bill with teary eyes. You say, Bill, they are going to kill her, I need to do something. Bill says, Anna, I am your father. I am sorry I didn't tell you this before. Aj, take good care of her. Bill went out and lied to the men Anna is already dead. Take me instead. You watch Bill walk away with the shooters following him. You run away with Anna to keep her safe. You start to run in the direction of the forest. Anna looks at you with a sad expression. You say, don't worry, they will have found the cure in about 4 days. You will be cured. Anna replies, I have to stay. I have to kill my mother. You say no. They will know that you're alive if you do. Anna says, I can't live with that. I am sorry, I can't be cured. You forcefully carry her to a safe place where she cannot escape. You see that the forest is not far from you. You carry Anna to the forest and you see a cabin in the distance. After 5 days of hiding in the cabin, the cure was found and Anna was safe and sound. You say, Anna, I will explain everything to you when we meet again. I promise. Anna replies, I know. I am happy with you. After a week or so the zombies were all cured and slowly life went back to normal. You said your goodbyes and went your way.